you're right. You know, it's definitely all about timing, and you definitely waited on your time. So, you got into songwriting, but what made you really want to take that step? Like, you know what? I don't necessarily have to be in the forefront. I don't have to be the one saying the lyrics that I write. I can do this for others.
I don't know. Like I always been an artist as well. You know, I always did my own music. It's just that I enjoy writing for other people. I don't feel like everything that I write is for me. I think for me the most important thing is for the song to get out and reach the
Okay.
most people and to affect change. So if that is better received through another vessel or vehicle, then I'm completely fine with that.
Like money making Mitch, man. So how was that working with Diddy? You know, some people try to give him you know, a bad reputation and things like that, but Diddy,
Who gives Diddy a bad reputation?
people like as far as like, you know, like the making the bands and stuff. That's what I'm saying. So, because you work closely with him and, you know, he's definitely like your mentor, how is it working that closely with him, especially on his latest project?
I mean, you know, Puff's my big brother and also a mentor. As far as you know, maybe everybody's got a past. But
Right.
people grow, people change, and I tend to just deal with people the way they deal with me, and that's all I could do. I can only judge you by what I see and your actions towards me, man. And he's just a perfect person to me. So uh, it's an honor, man, to
Yeah.
work next to someone so great and so passionate about what they do for so long. You know, you can only hope for the shit to rub off on you.
Right, right. When you do your songwriting process, how does that kind of work?
It's always different. I just do whatever the song calls for. Usually I like to work like concept backwards, so I try to think of, you know, whatever the top line will be
Okay.
and then work from there. And then
Okay.
probably top line, hook, and then verse or whatever comes. Sometimes the verse will come first, and sometimes I go in there and just freestyle the whole joint.
Wow.
And then sometimes I gotta sit down and
Right.
write and really think about it. So just whatever it calls for, I try not to rush it or do, you know, anything. Just let it come to me. I don't force the vibe. So if I'm not feeling it, then I go to something else or I come back another day. You know what I mean?
Being, you already said the music industry has changed. How do you feel it's changed as far as not the deals, but the artists?
I think there's not a lot of originality, and I mean, you know, no disrespect to anybody or whatever, and it's easy to kind of fall into what's popular,
Right.
and because it's, you know, it's fun, you know, a lot of it is fun, and you know, it's cool. It's cool for now.
Right, exactly.
For me, I don't listen to too much radio. I don't watch TV. You know what I mean? And I just kind of try to stay in my vibe. I don't think a lot of people do enough of that, like getting to know themselves as a person and as an artist. So I think that's important. But you see it you see the ones who are very, very successful, they've taken the time to kind of develop their
Right.
sound and their craft, and that's the difference. I think there's that it because we live in such a fanatical society,
Right.
that it's easy for people to catch a one off and get hot and
Yeah.
go viral and
Right.
you know and cause this big frenzy and this big fire, and then it just
Right, and then
and then
it
it just
dies
goes
out,
out.
right.
You know, for me, you know, I like the slow roll, and it's, you know, it's a marathon, so you have to stay consistent on your journey. I feel like as an artist, and I don't know that a lot. I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of people anyway.
Okay.
But and I
feel
like
you.
that. You know, I listen to stay abreast and kind of see what's going on out there.
Right.
But I stay into my vibe, and you know, I'm very careful with what I
Bring
put
it,
in,
right.
you know, into myself, into my subconscious. So, you know, with the new artists, man, I just wish everybody luck.
At the end of the day.